Now, the thing is, when you lie, though, you're being the bad person towards someone else, right? And my ex-wife, and even her biological dad, right? No one would say to a person normally the sick stuff you're saying, especially on YouTube, under an alias, right? You're messed up, bro, whoever you are, sis, right? Maybe you're both, maybe you're neither. Maybe you don't even know what the hell you are. Buying into a delusion of men. And men are the most easily corrupted by Satan. Do you understand that? Right? Not women, not hermaphrodites. Men. And men are also the dominant over the two images as well. No. And it's the third image you can't handle, not the first two that you see after the fall, right? So you got to realize we are not the same as we should have been, right? And that's what Moses and his biographer is telling you, right? Now, when you write something down, a human being is writing it down. It's no longer the word of God, right? It's the word of a human being telling you about someone's life who they think was associated with a higher power, right? Okay, that's still that person's opinion, by the way. And they still said this person was instead of God, not God, right? See, you call it the word of God. No, it's the word of a human being writing down the acts of another human being who he thought was inspired by God, right? But still a man nonetheless. Still a human being nonetheless, right? That's what you seem to forget. We're all human. Even Moses can make mistakes, or the writer could have left out details and not tell you everything, right? Now, one of the things in the Talmud they talk about is that Pharaoh put a crown in front of Moses and to see if he would go after the crown, right, or something, right? And this is part of how he started stuttering or something, or maybe a snake and a crown or something, I don't know, right? I forgot the actual story, but to see which he would go after, or a staff or a crown, and he went after the staff or something, right? I don't know. It's just a story in the Talmud I heard about, right? But anyway, the whole point is you can even comment on what Moses wrote. You just can't change it, right? In other words, everything he wrote out, you can go beyond it, right? You can agree with it or even disagree with it, right? As Jesus was pointing out, right? That they weren't even following the law of Moses when it comes to honoring your father and mother, right? Anymore. They were trying to buy their parents off, right? And give them money to take and have someone else take care of them, much like we do at a nursing home today, right? Well, that was not what Moses meant when he said to honor your father and mother. He meant you take care of them yourself, right? But again, is it such a sin, and this is what Jesus means too, if you were to do that, right, and you make sure they're taken care of then. You do regular visits to your family, right? Your parents as they get older. You don't just stick them there and forget them either, right? It's called compassion for your parents as they get older and start on their decline to die. Of natural causes, right? Now that's what we're all supposed to die of here, natural causes, right? Unless someone's trying to murder you or beat you up at night, right? Is that why you keep asking me, did someone hit me in the eye? No. No one hit me in the eye. Unless someone came by last night, right, and tried to beat me up, right? And you can also shoot me in the eye. They got guns today, right? Because they're a real weapon and people can shoot people with them. And see, the girl either shot me with a gun or she hit me over the head with a bat or something, right? When I went to the salon. Now, I already had sticks in the house, so the Comcast girl could have just hit me over the head with one of my own sticks. Probably this one right there. Right? I know which one she probably used too, right? It was by the door of the thing too, right? Of the bathroom, right? Of course, we could have done it in the living room or the bedroom. I don't know where we actually did something at either. But see, she came here to do a job, right? And when she got here, I either got confused or I didn't. And I let her in and she came in and then, right, something happened after that, right? Now, I didn't know, though, because of the blacking out part, right, of the encounter. And it was even a female at first, right? I found that out after, whatever happened 20 minutes later, and then I'm coming to, right? Well, you don't black out someone for talking to you about sex, right? No one does that, right? Nor at the salon, right? But for having sex, right? And then regretting it, right? Yeah, you knock someone out or you black them out. Right? Other than that, you don't do that, right? And I can breed with a female. Anyone can, right? But you don't have the right to stop me from breeding with a female. Even if you're a messed up dad of the female, right? And you're the reason why we slept together anyway. Not me and her. I didn't even know it was her you were talking about, idiot. And calling someone Michelle, as I know another girl named Michelle, don't mean that's the girl you're talking about automatically. Especially when she lies about her age being 37, being from New Jersey, if she was really from Georgia, I guess. I don't know. And then acting like she was certified when she wasn't, right? Because that was what we were talking about as well. And you knew if she was 15, she has to apply for an apprenticeship, right? Did she? No. That's what I was saying. That's what you were saying. She has to do that job at 15, all right? Yeah, she does. Yes, she does. Or she can't do the job, right? Until she gets that qualification in, right? Then she can do the job, right? And tell me she's 15 and from Georgia and, right, not a college student, but going to high school, right? See, that's the difference between a liar and trying to take advantage of the mentally ill person, right? Or the mentally ill person trying to take advantage of the girl he just met for the first time that day, right? Never going into that